Hello everyone and welcome to another podcast episode on M&D Fantasy Corner. I'm Duncan and with me as always is my friend Momo.
Hello everybody. Why are you like fake cheery? You are never this cheery, man, in real life.
Man, do you know why I'm cheery? Because I got early from work. That's why I'm cheery.
That's why you are
This
happy.
is not fake.
Man, I'm not used to seeing you happy. You are not happy person by default.
But shall we jump straight in, unless you have something to say about your job in Turkey? Maybe people are interested.
Man, not for now nothing, it's fun job, but people are assholes, I realize that.
Just now you realized it.
Man, I realized it long time ago, but now I'm seeing it firsthand that there are some people who are going to fucking other country to have like dream vacations and they are shitting non-stop about everything. I hate those people. Not everybody, but worst part is, man, that out of group of 50 people, one asshole is enough to ruin everybody's fun. And there is always at least one asshole. That's what I realized.
I learned that on my job when I was hotel receptionist and I was working night shift, and there was guy in the middle of night yelling at me because dogs were barking outside. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, fix it. And I'm like, okay.
Exactly, man. Those type of assholes who expect, me to influence fucking weather. Do I look like a god?
But yeah, I mean, we rambled a little bit too much. Shall we jump into these songs of listeners?
To be honest, I read comment maybe a couple of episodes ago about that they are very important, but to be honest, either I'm missing something, but I don't find them too important.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to ask you. Maybe Gavin can answer some of the questions, or maybe he can point out if I missed something.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so there is this very important stanza in my opinion that happens in chapter 26. It doesn't talk about form, but it talks about shattered planes.
Yes.
And how it's not void bringers who shattered it, and there was city once covering it, floating in the sky. So is that Uritiru?
Yes.
Okay, so that city is Uritiru. Did that make shattered planes?
I cannot speak too much, but here is this one in chapter 26. This song is the most important one of all, and this is the only song that is worth really digging deep. So I kind of wrote it, and it said they blame our people for the loss of that land. Keep that in mind. The city that once covered it did range the eastern strand, but this is the most important part. The power made known in the tombs of our clan, our gods, were not who shattered these planes.
So basically they are saying they didn't shatter the planes.
No, they are saying their gods didn't shatter these planes.
Yes. So
this will make so much sense, man, at around end of book 3 that you will probably remember this moment. But it's such a great reveal that I don't even wanna push you in right direction here, man. I don't wanna ruin it.
Okay, but also if I remember correctly from book 1, they said that they wanted to move city towards the west. So is the reason why they want to move it towards the west is because because it was on the east before.
I don't remember that part and I really don't know.
Okay.
You are digging too deep again for my taste.
Okay. Chapter 28, again there was stanza talk about Spren betrayal, their Spren betrayal.
Yes.
And so they gave their surges to human hairs.
Yes.
So first of all, why would they do that?
But listen this, but not to those who know them most dear before us. It's not surprise we turned away. This says, this song and this song from chapter 26 that we discuss are huge hints of, that will be revealed in book 3.
Okay, so can I give you my take of this chapter 28, what I think it is?
Okay.
I think this happened very, very long time ago. And so Voidbringers were betrayed by their own prince, and they gave their gods power to shape them. And so this is like almost the moment of this betrayal meant that their gods can kind of force whatever shape they want to force Voidbringers.
But let me ask you this. Who are their gods?
I don't know.
There is, betrayal of Spren. I really cannot talk too much about this.
Is it those unmaids?
No. I mean, they are their
Damn
gods
it.
now. But were they their gods in past?
I don't know.
Man, I'm itching, man. You know me, I'm itching to spoiler. But this is such a, important part of book 3, and I think, it was such a great thing. I was blown away when I read it, that I don't wanna ruin it for you, man. And if I start pushing you, you will figure it out. Because I cannot temper myself. If I start pushing you, I will fucking push you too hard. I know myself.
Okay, then. I guess let's leave it at that, maybe.
Yes, for now, leave it at that.
So now we should probably jump to Shallan, because now I'm entering in full fanboy mode because I liked something so much and I really want to talk about it.
What?
Whenever I find something that I like so much, I like to give credit, where credit is due. And this is, I think Brandon Sanderson deserves this fully credit for this, how he writes his characters. And in my opinion, this is the correct way to grow protagonist. And I think I talked this in book 1 about Kaladin and his bridge runs and how he was growing, how with each bridge run he was, getting more experience. And that makes somehow, to me at least, it makes very realistic protagonist. And in this book, same thing is happening for Shallan. And this little adventure, this little moment, how she how she figured out how to solve this problem, how to save Caravan, how to save herself, how to defeat bandits, and even save some of those soldiers. It's believable, it's realistic, it's cool to me. And like I said, this is, in my opinion, the correct way to grow a protagonist. Show me little incremental steps, show me how she is gaining experience. I know there are some books where protagonist is cornered and it's about to die and there is some great grand evil and they get some power from deep inside of them and they explode. That will happen here for sure. But before that, show me these little tiny adventures. Just show me how they grow. Because to me that's fun. I want to go to these adventures. I don't know about you, but I really like how Brandon is, in first book, how he was growing Kaladin, and now how he's doing same for Shallan. I really like it.
Yes, exactly what you said. It's incremental progress. They are both very young and fairly inexperienced. Shallan more so than Kaladin. So, she is learning every day, and she is dealing with. She's kind of best thing that I like about this, that she's kind of winging it. It's basically she's winging it and she's getting lucky. But she's gaining experience how to be this person that she wanna be.
Man, I simply loved it. And what you said, winging it, I even wrote something about that. How she is dealing with situation is completely opposite how I would deal with situation. I don't know, you see this thin girl, first time when she was talking about how she wants to become conman, or actually con girl.
Yes.
And Shallan, if somebody told that to me, okay, I want to be con woman and I want us to do together some cons. Do you know what I would do?
Probably refuse.
I would not only refuse, I would say, go away from me. Go as far away, as possible from me. I don't want any troubles. And Shallan is like, sure, come to me, teach me.
Shallan is kinda more like me, I think. She wanna try it. Why not, man? It's fun.
Yes, and that is, very different from me, but it's believable. There are people like that. So, I don't know, I really loved all of these chapters about Shallan. Everything, I really, really enjoyed it.
Yes, I like it very much, but let me ask you this question, man. This Tin, she mentioned the job that she did previous to this. Do you remember that part?
Yeah, of course I remember.
And she say it was in South. And she say her team never returned from their mission. And she say they either failed or they succeeded and, took the money and ran. Right?
Yes.
What do you think? What was that job?
I have it written here, my guess. So was she part of team who was trying to kill Yasna?
How the fuck did you figure that out, man? How the fuck?
Because what else was there in South? Nothing.
Man, how the fuck you figure these shit? I swear, man, it's like you are reading. Are you using Wikipedia?
Man, this was easy. Come on, there was nothing South at all. Just that one.
Man, first time when I was reading this, I read this part and you know what I was thinking?
What?
Wow, this bitch is shitting about something unimportant. Let's read onwards. I swear, man, that's how I read. And you are thinking, oh, what was happening South?
Man,
Man,
not
I was
only
thinking
South.
this is some useless shit.
She said clearly dangerous mission.
Yes, but I don't understand how you fucking figured this out, but yes. Their mission was to fucking murder Yasna.
So she's even more scary. I wanted to ask you that.
But Shallan doesn't know what her mission was.
Okay, but there is one little thing about pattern that I want to ask you. We already talked about this, how they are fragments of honor, cultivation, and odium. But here's my question to you. Is there a list of which spran belongs to which god?
What do you mean, which spran to which god? You mean which herald?
No, not herald. Which, you see, here they said that sprans are fragments of honor, cultivation, and odium.
I'm not sure. This is the thing, man. It's complicated. Maybe, I will admit first that my knowledge here is not, too big. But as far as I know, as far as I read, these sprans, they are kinda predating these gods. They were here on Roshar, I think, before gods arrived there. But question is, man, after gods arrive and after humans arrived or, started existing, they changed spren. I don't know if you understand. I think it was even said here that, human and spren kinda, change each other. Spren were existing in this realm before, but they were not same. When humans came, I think this is conversation about that Pattern and Shallan have about, what is leg of table. Leg of table doesn't know it's a leg of table until humans came and name it. Okay, this is table leg.
That conversation was all about relativity.
Yes, but that is I think, I'm not 100% sure, hopefully, Gavin or somebody else will comment on this, but I think spren existed on this planet before honor, cultivation, and odium came. But question is, man, not question, but I'm sure that they were different than they are now. That humans changed them.
So at some point, some of them maybe, or maybe all, became fragments of honor, cultivation, and odium somehow.
Somehow, but it's unclear to me. Is that true, or how it's true, or what the fuck? I'm not sure. You know where I laughed out loud when Shallan is frustrated by historians, and she's like, historians are a bunch of liars, and Pattern is satisfied. Yeah. Yeah.
You know where I laughed?
Where?
Boots! Give to me boots! You stealer of vesture!
Man, she's fucking trolling Kaladin so hard. But first thing, man, Kaladin kinda know that she is not horny eater. But he doesn't have choice.
You know what I want badly, man? I really want that she stay with this Tin for at least this book. And just, go adventuring. Do some lunacies.
I have some bad news for you.
No.
My friend.
No. Come on.
I'm sorry, man, but I have some bad news. Terrible news.
Okay, so I just also, before we jump from Shallan, I just want to say that this brother Yushu already became drunk, but now I see why he became drunk. With family like this, who wouldn't?
Man, this family is, I was telling you this from the beginning of book 1. It's very fucked up family. You clearly now see that there is pattern in that strongbox.
Yeah, it's gotta be pattern, but she was thinking it's her mother's soul.
She's fucking child
Okay.
who kinda killed her mother.
But out of them all, to me, the creepiest is Ballad by far, because in
Of
book
course,
1,
man, he's trying to set fucking fires.
so he's not only a psychopath, because I remember in book 1 clearly he was, torturing some insects. And now
Yes,
he's
yes.
also pyromaniac, so what the hell, man?
Man, when I was young, I like to burn things. Not living things, but I once almost started fire. Because it's fun to watch things burn, man.
Really?
How it's fun, of course.
Okay, guys, from today and forward, MOBA will be known as Nero.
Yes, of course. Nero burning Rome.
Sure.
Okay, shall we move to Kaladin? We probably forget something about Shallan, but if I remember it, we will go back to it.
So listen this. As usual, there is so many interesting stuff going on around, and I noticed detail about Radiance. New Radiant is mentioned, so I completely updated my Radiant chart. Now you guys will see, hopefully you will see this on the screens. New Radiant sheet. You can tell me if I made some mistake. I kinda reordered it. But this new
You
order,
incorporated
Sky Breakers, of course, I put them where I feel they belong. So, there was something about justice. So I feel that this order, Sky Breakers, is about justice. And when Sil was talking to Kaladin about this, she said, you are not Sky Breaker. You are not there
Yes.
to judge.
But let me ask you this. Who is their herald?
Well, I want to say that Paella, but you keep saying no.
No, man, I'm not asking for name.
Is that guy with birthmark, of course.
Yes, okay, you figure that. I mean, that.
And
this was
his name
easy.
is not Paella.
No, it's not.
Kill me.
Who
Kill
the fuck
me
is
now.
Paella?
Why is he named
Yo,
not Paella?
let me give you a hint for future, man. For first 3 books, this is a hint. It's never that guy. No matter what question is, it's never that guy.
Okay.
So stop fucking mentioning that guy, man. Come on.
Am I that annoying you?
Spoiler alert, man. You are mentioning some guy, and I swear, I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? And then I go and I read, he really is one of the heralds, but he was never, he's not in first 3 books, so stop fucking mentioning him.
Okay, sorry.
Fucking Paella.
Oh, but there was such a sad moment here, man. I almost tear rolled when Shen came to him, and he's like,
Oh.
am I one of you guys? Can I have a spear? Like, why couldn't he give him a spear, man?
I was very disappointed in Kaladin when he didn't give him spear. Just, even if you don't believe that he should have spear, just give him one to fucking, just give him. Come on.
But this moment when he asked for spear, this gotta mean that he is not null form. No way null form would ask this. So this is conclusive proof that he's either dull form or he kinda evolved into something else now. Like, I don't know, this
he's
seems really
definitely
intelligent.
Oh. This is the hint that he is one of the spies that were mentioned.
So dull form, still dull form?
Yes, he is dull form, but dull form is kinda more than null form, which are parchment.
I can only imagine how it was hard for Brandon to write this moment, because, it was so hard to even read it.
Yes, man, my heart kinda broke.
Yeah.
But did you notice, man, when in chapter 22, when there is that high storm, Kaladin senses that somebody with red eyes is watching him in high storm.
So that's again those storm sprints.
Yes. Let me ask you this also, man. When Kaladin finally got balls to say to Dalinar about Amaram. I swear, I so liked how Dalinar reacted to that. I think I would react absolutely the same way. I mean, you say to me, you accuse somebody who I kinda respect. You accuse somebody who has kinda spotless record. But he didn't dismiss it right away. He said, I'll look into it, but I cannot act upon it right now. And it was very, like telling how young Kaladin is, that he didn't understand this, what Dalinar did. I mean, what did he expect? Did he expect that Dalinar will now say, oh, you are right, I will fucking hang Amaram?
No, I definitely liked how he dealt with it, but I was actually here extremely surprised. I think in one of the chapters, when Amaram was speaking with Sadeas, I still somehow thought that this Amaram is, not completely bastard. But apparently everything is he put a mask on. And deep down, he is piece of shit. Or maybe not.
This is the thing, man. There is reason, at least in his eyes, that he's a piece of shit. If you remember in prologue of this book, he was discussing something with Gavilar. And Gavilar had some also wild ideas. And he kinda was also a piece of shit because of those ideas. So just keep your mind open. Maybe Amaram is not truly a piece of shit. Same way that Taravangian is, in my opinion, not truly a piece of shit. Maybe they know something and they are preparing for something or doing things for, I don't know, some future that, we don't know yet. Maybe they are wrong. I'm not saying they are right. Maybe they are wrong about that future. But they are doing kinda their best.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep that in my mind, but so far, I'm not happy with him.
Yes, but Kaladin's definitely right because, Amaram even implied it himself that he kinda is not the guy everybody else think he is. That only Sadeas know what kind of person he is. That he would do anything for his goal.
Okay, but now I'm afraid to even ask this question. Because, this is spoiler. Question is also yes or no.
Okay,
tell. But I mean, it was hinted here. First of all, does Moshe have Shardblade? And is he the one that's trying to kill Alucard? I think I don't want you even to answer me, but it was so hinted here.
Here is the first part. He definitely doesn't have Shardblade. But did he have anything to do with what happened to Alucard?
Well, if he doesn't have Shardblade, then he's an accomplice with somebody who has, or I don't know, or I don't have enough information.
The first thing maybe, second thing maybe, I will not spoil it will be revealed fairly soon. But he was kinda implicated that, if anything happened, he should know about that.
And he turned blind eye on it.
Yes, and you can actually feel in these, I don't know, especially in this book, man, that he really hates all the light eyes. Like even Dalinar, man, and we know that Kaladin really hate light eyes, but even Kaladin likes Dalinar, and Moshe is like I think he hates even Dalinar, even after everything that Dalinar did for them.
Yes, do you know why I felt it was actually not him who is the murderer, or at least, trying to kill? Is because he's not incompetent, and somebody who is trying to do this is clearly extremely incompetent.
Man, you are shitting. Same like Kaladin, that they are incompetent and they almost fucking, killed King. He fucking grabbed, he actually, he was seconds from dying, man. They almost succeeded. But their goal was not to kill King. Their goal was to kinda assassinate him, but to make it look like accident. And they fucking almost succeeded.
Yes, and they cut the thing with Shardblade. How is that not?
And how else? How else would you cut that thing? And a second question, man, would they be able to figure out what happened if everything succeeded?
Well, probably if they find out how it was cleanly cut. Yes.
I'm not saying that they are, some genius guys, but, they are not that incompetent. They fucking almost succeeded.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I got here.
Man, how do you feel about Kaladin and Adolin relationship?
I'm enjoying it so far. I feel that there's some friendship brewing on.
Exactly,
like they are
man.
not completely.
Exactly, man. They feel to me like, they are kinda right now, they are hating each other, but, I think, secretly they would be great friends.
There are definitely sparks.
Yes, but here is another question, man, that you probably missed. Because, you didn't miss it, but you probably attributed it to Renarin condition. When Renarin, we both know that Renarin got his Shardblade, right?
Yes.
And first of all, when he tried to fight, you remember that battle, that Adolin went to help that Giacomo or whatever his name is.
Yes, and he froze. He couldn't do anything.
This is just think this, man. Did he froze because of his weakness, or there is something more about that blade? And not only that, but did you notice later that he is not using it at all? He refused to use it. It was mentioned, I think, chapter after that.
Yes, so I was thinking about it. But my problem is I don't want to be spoiled, man.
I will not spoil you. I'm just, pointing you to, think about this. You don't need to come to any conclusions, but just, think about this and think about fact that somebody else hates Shardblades.
Thing is, when you kill something with that Shardblade, that murder is so
Renarin didn't kill anybody with that Shardblade.
I know he didn't kill anybody, but if somebody would kill somebody with Shardblade, and those eyes disappear, and they, that it's kind of perverse killing. I don't know. It's maybe different type of killing with Shardblades. So is maybe that what he hates?
No. I understand what you are saying. You are thinking, if you kill somebody with spear, maybe his soul go to heaven or hell or whatever, but if you kill him with Shardblade, maybe you kill his soul. It's not like that. It's not anything like that. It has to do with that vision of Dalinar when Radiance left their blades and plates behind them, and they kinda lost color.
I'm still happily ignorant on this.
I will not push you because it will kinda be soon discovered. But when we were speaking about Amaram, and is he piece of shit or is he not, is Taravangian piece of shit, is Gavilar piece of shit, I mean, you probably in chapter 29 find out who really is piece of shit.
Sadeas and his wife.
Sadeas, yes. But you know what I like about Sadeas, man? He kinda knows that he's piece of shit. He's at one moment thinking, man, if Dalinar was not crazy, maybe we could be friends, and then he's thinking, nah, I still kill him.
Like he, to me, is just bored, really bored guy who doesn't have morality. For example, on the other hand, what Amaram did, I really disliked it much more because he did it in a really ugly backstabbing way. And when Sadeas do something, he's open about, like, he backstabbed Dalinar and everybody knows what he did. Like, he's more open. I don't know how to explain that.
Yes, man, but Sadeas would do same as Amaram, because this is not about openness, man. This is about law. Because if this would be stealing of Shardblade and Sharplate, and this is against the law. But not only this, man. He is very different from Amaram in one very important aspect. If Sadeas was instead of Amaram there in that situation, Kaladin would die that day. You think, Sadeas would be like, man, I feel bad about what I did to you, so I will let you live. Do you really think Sadeas would think like that?
No, for sure not.
Kaladin would be, cold already. But very important thing, man, is another thing about Renarin. He's not wearing something that he used to wear.
Spectacles?
Yes.
So, his vision is improved with armor?
One. 1 plus 1 equal 2. 2 plus 2 equal 4. Why is he not wearing spectacles, motherfucker?
Because
Come
he
on.
doesn't need them.
And why doesn't he need them?
Because that armor is imba as fuck.
It's not about armor.
Well, you know, I want to be ignorant until it hits me in the face, because I don't know.
You really wanna be ignorant, or you are pretending to be ignorant now?
I'm not pretending, I swear, I just don't get it, man.
Let me ask you this.
Don't, you gonna spoil it, I know.
Yes, I was intending to spoiler you right now. I swear to you. I was intending not to spoiler you outright, but to ask you a question from which, you know, if I ask you that question, it would be impossible for you and anybody else not to figure it out.
Okay, so don't ask it, please.
Okay. But you know, I cannot hold myself, so I think this is the good place to end the episode because I cannot control myself, man. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. And, you know, see ya, like I said, hopefully next week.